Tragic events over this weekend have drastically altered the theme of this podcast today. It was intended to be fun, erotic, nonsensical, but it's vastly changed. I hope you pay attention to it. Welcome back to Rob's Feed. Today, this is episode number 131, and I'm Rob Schendel. Maybe you're a college student living in a dorm. Maybe you just live in a small studio apartment. What you need to do is get over to dormco.com/Rob. Once you're there, you'll find all kinds of items specifically designed for folks living in small spaces. That's dormco.com/Rob. You know, this podcast has a very decidedly pretty political viewpoint. Although I talk about the arts a lot, too. I want to mention something about the arts and just how very important I think they are. As you know, a couple weeks ago, I attended a Broadway play, a Broadway musical. Tonight, I am going to an open house for the local theater company that I like so well, the Red Twist Group here in Chicago. But, you know, the arts, they just bring people together. It doesn't matter if you're gay or straight, liberal or conservative, Democrat or Republican, it brings you all together. And you've put that all aside for a while, and you enjoy what's happening in front of you. The arts are beautiful. I don't care if it's theater, dance, opera, music. It brings people together. That's one of the reasons I am so terribly saddened by what happened at the Indiana State Fair Saturday night. What I'm about to show you, according to YouTube, is for mature audiences only, and it is quite graphic. I've watched that clip dozens of times now, and it's just, I don't know what to say. Now, I would never have been at a Sugarland concert. I know the name of the group, but I'm not a fan of country music. But what I was so touched by is, do you see all those people running towards the stage? Now, if they were trying to run away, they would have been going back the way they came, probably. They'd be going out the doors in the grandstand. But no, they're trying to run down there to give assistance. Here are some pictures of what went on immediately afterward. And what were they doing in those last few pictures there? This is what really touches me about this whole incident. They were using the power, the strength of numbers to try to lift some of those girders and those beams off of those trapped underneath. Standing there in a line, trying to lift those great heavy girders. Gays, straights, Democrats, Republicans, liberals, and conservatives. They didn't check with each other. They didn't talk. They all ran in there to assist, and it was needed. That's what they came together. Well, it saddens me to report that in spite of those heroic efforts, there were, I believe, 5 deaths. And one of them was from Chicago. Christina Santiago, manager of programming at the Howard Brown Health Center's Lesbian Community Care Project, died from injuries suffered when the stage and lights collapsed at the Indiana State Fair in Indianapolis. Santiago was 29. Her partner, Alicia Brennan, was also injured and was reported to be in critical but stable condition at an Indianapolis hospital the afternoon of August 14th. That was yesterday. Brennan suffered head and neck injury and limb injuries and was scheduled to undergo surgery later in the day. 4 other people were also killed in the stage collapse. And I'm reading this from Gay Chicago. Authorities said the stage collapse, which happened shortly before 9 p.m., was caused by an unexpectedly strong wind gust of about 60 miles per hour. Witnesses said the rigging above the stage swayed momentarily and came crashing down on the crowd in front of the stage. More than 40 people were taken to Indianapolis hospitals, with many remaining in critical condition the day after the tragedy. Santiago had worked at Howard Brown since 2006, becoming manager of programming at LCCP in 2008. She was also a board member of Amigas Latinas, the Chicago organization that provides social opportunities, services, and information for Latina, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and questioning women. A native of New York City, Santiago was a graduate of the State University of New York, where she earned degrees in women's studies and sociology. At Howard Brown and LCCP, Santiago's work focused on educating women about health issues. Just 2 nights before her death, Santiago took part in a panel discussion at HBHC and talked about how she worked to get women involved in activities that improve their overall health. At the end of the discussion, asked to give one health tip to follow, Santiago replied simply, "Be kind to yourself." And that's exactly what Santiago was doing when the stage collapsed in Indianapolis. This was Christina's way of caring for herself, taking a weekend off to go somewhere and do something she loved, and enjoy country music. It's also so like Christina to be in front row at a concert. HBHC can't imagine going on without her. It's going to be tough, but we will, because that's what she'd want us to do. So as I said, I am so saddened and so bothered by the whole tragic chain of events. I'm immensely proud of the people who came together to try to help. They're all heroes. And so that's a positive thing about the human spirit. But the loss of human life, not only Christina, but the 4 others as well, and there may be more. That's so sad. Again, this was a positive, uplifting event they were attempting to attend. Tragic, very tragic. I promise you next time I talk to you, it will be more upbeat. I got some things in mind to say right now. But for now, that's all I'm going to say.